Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Play. This is not the news I was expecting to wake up to at all. So Epic is set to pay a record $520 million to settle the FTC allegations. So the Fortnite maker was accused of violating children's privacy and tricking players into making unwanted charges. Now, when it comes to the whole making unwanted charges, tricking stuff going on, I believe that damn near pretty much every AAA game that has microtransactions integrated into the game does to a certain extent sort of trick you into wanting to buy shit that you don't actually want, whether that be through the UI menu, the FOMO, fear of missing out, oh my god, skin looks so good. In a way, it does that to everyone. So Fortnite maker Epic Games has agreed to pay over $500 million to settle a pair of complaints brought against it by the US Federal Trade Commission. In two separate record-breaking settlements, the FTC said Epic will pay a $275 million penalty for violating Children's Online Privacy Act, which is COPA, and $245 million to refund consumers tricked into making unwanted charges. So in a federal complaint, the FTC has alleged that Epic violated COPA by collecting the personal information of Fortnite players under the age of 13 without notifying their parents or obtaining verifiable consent from a guardian. It's also said that Epic had violated the FTC Act by enabling real-time voice and text communication for children, adults by default, resulting in some players being bullied, threatened, harassed, exposed, and dangerous to psychological traumatizing issues. That shit never fucking sits right with me. Just turn it off. I think it should be on by default. Voice chat should be on by default. If it really gets to you, turn it off, go into the settings, turn it off, or mute the lobby, whatever it is. So now Epic will be prohibited from enabling voice and text communications for children and teens unless affirmative consent is provided through a privacy setting. God damn, that's crazy. So in a separate complaint, the FTC alleged that Epic used dark patterns and billing practices to trick players of all ages into making unwanted purchases and let children amass unauthorized charges without any parental involvement. Yeah, that definitely does happen, but I kind of feel like some blame's on the parents there. Where if you have a kid and you get your bill and you see, holy shit, my kid spent $500 on Fortnite, you're not going to let it happen again, are you? Or maybe you should just be a bit more aware of what your kid's spending your money on. Just an idea. So Fortnite's counterintuitive, inconsistent, and confusing button configuration led to players to incur unwanted charges based on the press of a single button, the FTC said. So that goes back to the UI type stuff. But Fortnite isn't the only ones doing this though, is what I'm thinking. You know, Fortnite are not the only ones that do it. They might be one of the bigger ones that do it to this level, but they sure as shit ain't the only ones doing this. And I'm someone that does not like Fortnite. I think the game is stupid. I think the player base is stupid, but that's a whole other rant. So, for example, players could be charged while attempting to wake up the game from sleep mode while the game was in a loading screen or by pressing an adjacent button while attempting to simply preview an item. So up until 2018, Epic also allowed children to buy Fortnite in-game currency by simply pressing buttons without requiring any parental or cardholder action for consent. There you go. So the FTC claimed that Epic ignored more than 1 million user complaints over the players being wrongfully charged. I believe that part. It's also alleged that Epic took the accounts of players who disputed unauthorized charges with their credit card companies, meaning they were blocked from accessing any content they had purchased. That's pretty scummy. So going forward, it'll be prohibited to doing so. So as for our complaints, note Epic used privacy-invasive default settings and deceptive interfaces to trick Fortnite users, including teenagers and children, said the FTC chair Lena Khan. So protecting the public and especially children from online privacy invasions and dark patterns is a top priority for the Commission, and this enforcement actions will make it clear to businesses that the FTC is cracking down on those unlawful practices. So I can't help but wonder what else is going to come under the FTC's microscope. You know, maybe Call of Duty. Maybe this is kind of a build-up to the whole Microsoft deal that's going on, and they're kind of using this whole case with Fortnite around it. Bit of a tinfoil hat conspiracy there. So in a blog addressing the FTC settlements, Epic claimed that no developer creates a game with the intention of ending up here. We accept this agreement because we want Epic to be at the forefront of consumer protection and provide the best experience for our players. Over the past few years, we've been making changes to ensure our ecosystem meets the expectations of our players and regulators, which will hopefully guide others in our industry. And it just goes on about a few other little comments there about the whole payout that's going on. So $520 million, that's a record, and looks like Fortnite's going to be coughing it up. Now, I don't know off the top of my head how much money this game makes a day, but if I had to guess, I think they can afford this. But what do you guys make of all this? Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below, and be sure to subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Play and check out geeksandgamers.com, and I'll see you all in the next video.